Hi, I'm Joshua Schnitzer, a pre-sales engineer at SysAid Technologies. In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure email and LDAP integration with SysAid IT. We're going to log into SysAid. Once you're logged into SysAid, you simply click on the top left button here and go to Preferences. In Preferences, you have many options. Right now, we're just going to do Integration. We're clicking on Integration. In the Integration screen, you see multiple tabs. One is Email, the other is Text Message, LDAP, Backup, and Calendar and Sync settings. For this video, we're going to do Email and LDAP. The default email account is used when SysAid sends out automatic emails. To configure the default email account, simply click Modify here. You should have a dedicated account for SysAid. The reason for this is whenever SysAid receives an email, it will automatically create a service request. You do not want your average emails coming in, creating service requests. Right now, I'm using a Gmail account just for demo purposes. In the top section, you're just setting up the outgoing email. In the bottom section, you're setting up the incoming email settings. Incoming email settings has two sections. The top part are the credentials for the email. The bottom part are the parameters that are used when creating the service requests for the incoming email. You can set the category and the urgency. In addition to that, you can set up subjects that are ignored. If you know you're getting particular subjects or emails with particular subjects that you do not want to create service requests, simply type in plain text right here the subject lines. You can have SysAid automatically send the ignored emails to backup email account for reference later on. We're going to save the email settings. Now we're going to go to LDAP integration. Simply click on LDAP integration. At this point, you see that you can fill out your LDAP integration settings manually. I don't recommend it. It's too much work. We have LDAP integration configuration wizard right here. Simply click on configuration wizard and put in your LDAP information, your LDAP host name, the username and password that has Active Directory access, and your domain name. If you decide to use password services, you're going to have to do LDAP over SSL. To do this, you just simply click the checkbox here and the port changes. For this video, I'm not going to do LDAP over SSL. Once you have all your credentials in here properly, simply press Check Settings. If it says connection succeeded, you're good to go. Press Save. And what you'll see happens here is in the LDAP screen, you'll have all the OUs that are in your domain. You can simply press Save now, and you can simply press Enable LDAP integration at the top here and Save at the bottom, and your integration is set. If there's certain OUs you do not want to import from, you can remove them individually. I'm going to enable LDAP integration now. At the bottom of the screen, you have two options. To schedule a start time to rerun the LDAP integration, and after refresh, disable SysAid users who are no longer imported from LDAP. To keep SysAid updated with your organization, with the people that are coming in and leaving, with the account, the passwords, and everything else, you want SysAid to automatically synchronize with LDAP. Daily is recommended because if you have a daily change, you want SysAid to know of the change, user counts, passwords, and so forth and so on. We recommend that you schedule it during off-peak hours. The bottom checkbox about after refresh disable SysAid users who are no longer imported for LDAP. What this does is if you delete a user in your Active Directory, when SysAid synchronizes the next time and it sees that user is no longer available, it disables the account. The assumption is that if you no longer have the user, you do not want them to have access to SysAid. It does not delete the account, so you can have the history within SysAid. You can delete the account at a later time. I'm going to save my settings. To force a refresh right now of LDAP, I'm simply going to click on the top button here, go to User Management, and then in here, I'm going to press Refresh from LDAP. All of your LDAP users will come in as an end user. At this point, you can define the administrators of SysAid. To do this, simply click the checkbox next to the names of who you want to be administrator, and press Convert to Admin. Now if you go to the administrator page, you'll see that admin here. When the account is converted to administrator, it has basic administrator permissions. To allow this account to have full administrator permissions, you have to click on the account, go to the Permissions tab. Here you can define all the permissions for that particular administrator. If you want them to be the SysAid administrator, simply check this checkbox. It'll gray out all the other options because they have full access. In addition to this, you can give them access to the manager's portal. Press OK. And now this user is administrator of SysAid as well as the initial user that you created during the installation. That's it for configuring email and LDAP integration. If you have any questions, please email us at sales@sysaid.com. Please check our other pre-sales videos for information about deploying SysAid agents and other features of SysAid. Thank you.